What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution. Welcome back to the ranking of every single dinosaur in this game. Today is the final part. Today we're doing the top 25 dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution, or top 25 species, I should say. Top 24 dinosaurs plus the Pteranodon. And yeah, so this is the finale of this little mini series we're doing, and nothing really to say. I'll put the little lists on screen right now of everything up to this point, number 68 through number 26. That was the last two episodes. If you haven't watched those, go watch them. I give my full explanations for everything in those. But yeah, let's just jump right into this. Here we got the top 25 dinosaurs in Jurassic World Evolution. Let's start with number 25. Alright, we're starting up the episode with not a dinosaur. We're starting out with the Pteranodon today. And the Pteranodon is, of course, extremely unique in the way that's not even a dinosaur. It's, you know, flying reptile. And so therefore it's unlike any other dinosaur, or any dinosaur in the game. It's completely different. It's completely unique. It's amazing. It's new. It's fun. What's not to like about this guy? They got the model spot on, straight out of Jurassic Park 3. One of the only good things about Jurassic Park 3, but you didn't hear that from me. But yeah, I like the model, the teeth. Some people might be a little torn on the fact that it has teeth, but I like it personally. You know, just the model in general. The skins are pretty decent as well. Nothing super crazy special, but they're pretty good. So overall, Pteranodon, a great addition to the game. The whole aviary building as well. Like, look at where they are. Look at the habitat for these guys. Like, it's really unlike anything else in the game, and I really like that a lot. So, Pteranodon not only is the addition of the Pteranodon to the game, but also this amazing building, and just, it's amazing. I love it. At number 24 is the Acrocanthosaurus. This is a very large carnivore, and he's awesome. Just how big he is one of the things I like so much about him. Just look at him. He's massive. Those teeth, those big, huge teeth near the front are awesome. He kind of looks like a T-Rex, but a little chunkier, and I like that. You know, I love chunky dinosaurs. But I think my favorite thing about the Acro is the skins. Particularly I think it's the jungle and the vivid skins are some of my favorite in the entire game. They're incredible. And it was around this time with the carnivore pack where Frontier started adding a lot more interesting skins to the dinosaurs, with the Herrerasaurus and this guy both having some of the best skins in the entire game, in my opinion. So, Acrocanthosaurus, very threatening looking, a good model, cool skins, an awesome carnivore to add to your park. A lot of carnivores in this list at this point because, you know, it's top 25. It's bound to happen. At number 23 is the Brachiosaurus, another dinosaur that's extremely unique, unlike any other in the game, and that's an understatement. This thing is, you know, when it came out with the herbivore pack, it's completely different. Like, I don't know how to describe this guy. Like, he's just, and the fact that he is so different from any other dinosaur adds a nice variety to your park by using this guy, which is why I love him so much. Also, he's adorable. You can see his eyes. He's kind of burying his face in the bushes right now, but you see his eyes. That giant eye is adorable. The skins are pretty great as well. I think it's the Savannah skin. Is it Savannah or Arid? One of those skins for this guy is another one of my favorite skins in the entire game. It's awesome. Okay, so this guy's cute. He's different. He's cool looking, cool model, cool sounds, everything. Just, he's a cool all-around very cool dinosaur. Alright, and the wave of carnivores continues at number 22 with the Suchomimus. The Suchomimus is one where I really, really loved it. Like, it was probably top 10 category for a while. But then I overused it in my parks to the point where now it's fallen quite a bit. But the fact that it is a badass dinosaur has kept it from falling too far. It is amazing. Like, the Suchomimus has possibly the best default skin pattern in the entire game. That black and yellow pattern is just really, really cool. The other skins are pretty cool too, but not as cool as this one, in my opinion. Those jaws as well. It's unlike even the other aquatic carnivores. It's unlike those guys. It's scarier than those things, I think. Just look at him go. The roar and everything, the model. This is a terrifying dinosaur, and the fact that he can also eat from the fish feeders is amazing. The game suits him a lot more now. He felt kind of out of place when he was eating goats and stuff, so I'm glad he can finally eat fish. So Suchomimus, he's a badass dinosaur. The game finally suits him a lot better. Nothing wrong here. At number 21 is the Triceratops, and I realized I forgot. I said I was gonna, if there's a Jurassic Park era skin that's better, I'm gonna incubate that one. I forgot to do that for this guy. I should have made the 1993 Triceratops. That would have been a lot better, but it's okay. Whatever. Triceratops is, of course, one of the early dinosaurs you can get in the game. One of the very first ones you get, pretty much the second after the Struthiomimus. And it's also one of my favorites. You know, it's iconic. It's a Triceratops. Come on. It's adorable. The skins are alright. They're not the best. The 1993 skins are a lot better now. So that's made it shot up in my ranking a lot. But even of the Jurassic World skins, I mean, the Alpine and the Coastal are pretty good. So overall, not really much I have to say that's wrong with this guy. You know, he's iconic. He's cute. He's a badass as well. So Triceratops, pretty solid dinosaur. At number 20 is the Ceratosaurus, another one of the early dinosaurs you get in the game. It's your very first carnivore that you get. And this guy's pretty awesome, you know? They had to pick a carnivore to have to be getting that's not too badass, but is also still pretty menacing. And I think the Ceratosaurus was a good pick for that. So the model is great now that the scaling's been fixed. Since when the game first came out, the Ceratosaurus was huge. Now the scaling's been fixed, it's at an appropriate size for this dinosaur. And it's awesome. The coloring is pretty cool on this guy. A lot of the skins are pretty awesome, particularly the rainforest pattern. It's like a dark gray and black color. And it's very scary looking, honestly. It makes this dinosaur even cooler. So, you know, no complaints here. This is a great carnivore to be your first one ever in the game. It's a badass. No more to say there. At number 19 is the Dreadnoughtus, one of the largest dinosaurs in the entire game. And finally we got sauropods again. We didn't have any sauropods at all in the last episode. The middle 22, 23 had no sauropods whatsoever. And by process of elimination, you could probably figure out that there are 4 sauropods in the top 25. So, you know, sauropods are awesome, basically. And the Dreadnoughtus is no different. I think my favorite thing about this guy is the fact that he's just huge. Like, he is massive. Like, he's definitely one of the biggest dinosaurs in the game. He might be the biggest. I'm not completely sure on that. It's very close between this guy and 2 others. But, you know, he's gigantic. So that's all that really matters here. And he's amazing. At first, the face, the weird face, kind of put me off. But over time, I kind of grew to like it a lot more. And now it doesn't really bother me that much. It's not good enough to make it to, like, top 10 category. But this is still a badass dinosaur. Just look at him. I don't need to even explain it. Just look at him. That explains everything. At number 18, I have the Styracosaurus. This is my favorite ceratopsid in the game. And I don't really know why. I don't know why it's my favorite, like, over the Triceratops. I just is. You know, the spike pattern is awesome on this guy. You know, the Triceratops is cool and all, but this guy has, like, a freaking fan of... I'm doing, like, a hand motion. You can't see it. It's like a freaking fan of spikes on his little frill there. The really big spike on the nose. Something about this guy is just awesome. He seems to look a little bit smaller than the other ceratopsids as well, so I kind of like that, how he's just a little mini guy. I don't know. I like him a lot. The skins are pretty cool as well. I absolutely hate the jungle skin, but the rest of them are awesome. So, the reinforced skin is amazing for this guy. And so what's not to like about this guy? You know, he's got spikes. He's a little miniature, relatively speaking, a miniature ceratopsid. He's pretty awesome. At number 17 is the Diplodocus. Diplodocus, another sauropod, of course, is, you know, he's a sauropod. Automatically, he's cool, unless he's Ankylodocus, which he's not. So, see, Ankylodocus, this is what you could have been. You could have been this high on the list. You could have been this awesome, but no, you're a piece of garbage. Now you're at the very bottom of the list. But the Diplo is not a piece of garbage. He's number 17 on the list, and he's awesome. I like how, unlike a lot of the sauropods in this game, he's not vertical. He's, like, horizontal. He's a very long dinosaur, and that's awesome. He's of course, massive, because he's a sauropod, but he's massive in a different direction, and it's something that's very different. I don't know, just his model, the way his neck is and tail are all really skinny, with the spikes on the back. It's hard to explain, but I like it. I like how he looks. In general, the skins are nothing crazy, but he's a sauropod. None of the sauropod skins are. And overall, he's a really cool addition to any park. So, Diplodocus, he's awesome. I mean, duh. Alright, at number 16. I think I remember these numbers a bit better. Number 16 is Nedry's killer, the Dilophosaurus. One of my favorite movie dinosaurs, and one that I have been outraged outraged it's not back yet. Why? They even teased it in Jurassic World with the freaking hologram. Why has the Dilophosaurus never made an appearance again in another movie? It's awesome. It's amazing. I don't care if it's not scientifically accurate that it spits poison. It's awesome. Everything about this dinosaur is amazing. From the model to the colors. That little frill is amazing. When it's actually up, it's down most of the time, but when it's up, it's awesome. The fact that it spits poison is amazing. The sounds it makes as well are just... I love everything about it. It's simultaneously adorable and terrifying. And it's one of my favorite film dinosaurs. Why is it not back yet? That's all I'm asking. That's all I want for Christmas. It's just a Dilophosaurus in a Jurassic Park movie again. Please. Please, Universal, if you're listening to this. You're not listening to this, but if you are, better put this guy in another movie. Okay? Better do it. That's how awesome he is. I'm demanding that Universal put him in a movie. That's how awesome he is. Dilophosaurus. I love him. At number 15 is formerly the smallest dinosaur in the game, the Homalocephali. You know, that didn't last long, did it? Mr. Homalocephali. He is still tiny, but, you know, not as tiny as someone else that you already know who he is. So I don't know why I'm keeping a secret. The Homalocephali is here for one reason, and one reason only. Because he's adorable. That's it. You know, he's so tiny. The fact that he has to like, jump up on the feeder to use it, and the fact he's just tiny. He's adorable. I don't know how to explain it other than that. He's adorable. And you know, when he first came out, he was pretty small compared to most other dinosaurs in the game. He still is. The only dinosaurs that are even close are the Troodon and the Compsognathus. But you know, this is the smallest herbivore by far. So, you know, he's cool. He's basically a puppy. He's like puppy-sized, which is, you know, who doesn't like puppies? I like puppies. So yeah, Homalocephali, he's great, even though he's drowning himself right now. Alright, on to something less adorable and tiny. We have at number 14, the Carnotaurus. I don't know why I'm forgetting numbers this episode. The Carnotaurus is, again, amazing. And, you know, we finally did get him in a movie, but he was not in it nearly enough. I'm sorry. He's too cool to just be T-Rex food. The Carnotaurus is just one of the scariest looking dinosaurs in the game, for sure. One of my favorite dinosaurs out of the Fallen Kingdom group. That it was DLC, now it's just part of the main game. But just the horns and the bumpy texture on his back and everything. And those teeth, those chameleon-looking eyes. Just, he's amazing in every way. The skins are pretty awesome for this guy as well. There's a few in particular that really stand out. I think the Savannah, I believe it is. Savannah and Alpine. Those skins are awesome. He's terrifying. So, you know, when you want a mutant creature in your park, what better choice than the Carnotaurus? Oh wait, I know a better choice there is. It's the next dinosaur on the list. At number 13, after a wonderful segue that I just made up off the top of my head, I didn't even plan to do that at all, you know? That just came out of nowhere. It just worked kind of perfectly. The Indo Raptor is at number 13 on my list, and if you're talking about mutant creatures, you know, you can't talk about mutant creatures without talking about the Indo Raptor, okay? This thing is the definition of terrifying. It is, you know, Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom is not a great movie. I've accepted that by this point. I think everyone's accepted that by this point. But the Indo Raptor is for sure the coolest thing that's ever come out of it. Like, it's the best thing about that movie. And if only they had used it a bit more than just running around a mansion a bit, it could have been incredible, and it could have saved the movie really if they used it more. But still, the Indo Raptor is awesome. The color pattern is pretty sick. Most of the skins aren't super crazy. There's one, the vivid pattern, that's amazing. But overall, the reason I like this dinosaur is just the fact that he's scary. He's terrifying. The way his eyes like glowing like that, the big claws on him, the way he kind of prowls around on all fours, the teeth, the jagged teeth, the quills on the back of his head and everything. Just, he's amazing in every way. He's terrifying. That's why I love him. At number 12 on my list is the Stiggy Moloch. Again, going back to cute, adorable dinosaurs. That's redundant. This guy is, of course, smaller than most dinosaurs, but not really that small anymore in comparison to some new additions to the game. But, you know, he is awesome. He is adorable. He's got the horns on his head, the little crown of horns. That's pretty awesome. He's a badass, and he's tiny. The skins for this guy are pretty sweet. Nothing crazy, but, you know, they're pretty good. They work for him. He's pretty cute. I like him. Sam has said before in videos that she would die for this dinosaur, and I agree. I would die for this dinosaur too. Stiggy Moloch. Stupid dinosaur from the movies, but an amazing dinosaur in this game. It's adorable. It's just what's not to like here. It's great. Oh, look at that eye. Look at the big old eye. He's cute. He's very tough as well. He's tough and adorable. That's amazing. Whew. Just barely missing out on the top 10 is the Giganotosaurus at number 11. This guy, that roar should tell you everything. This is one of the most badass dinosaurs in the entire game. It seriously is amazing. That jaw, the way it's so square like that, it just gives it a very different look. Again, it's like a mutant creature, but it's amazing. I love him so much. He's very threatening looking. Just look at him. I shouldn't need to even explain this. He's awesome. The spikes on his back, the square jaw, those big ass teeth, the big blocky head, the roar, the way he's huge now. You know, when the game first came out, he was tiny. He could have been the T-Rex's baby, but now it's corrected, and with his new size, he is amazing. He is soared up on my list when that happened, and just I'll never get tired of him. He's one of my favorite dinosaurs. It's amazing. The fact that I love him so much, and he's not even top 10, should tell you how good the top 10 on this list is. So let's get to it. Top 10, here we go. Alright, at number 10 is another one of the former tiniest dinosaurs in the game, the Troodon from the Secrets of Dr. Wu DLC. This guy, you know, he's adorable. He's tiny, he's adorable, but when he came out, the size was one of the big things that really sold me on him, because, you know, he was by far the smallest dinosaur in the game. Wasn't even close. But now, you know, that he's not the smallest dinosaur by a long shot. But he's still awesome, he's still tiny, he's still adorable, and he still has the poison bite. And the poison bite is probably the thing that I like most about this dinosaur. It's so unique. No other dinosaur in the game. Dilophosaurus, you know, it spits poison, but it doesn't have this poison bite like this guy does. And that's such a genius idea, because a dinosaur this small wouldn't just walk up to a dinosaur and fight it, you know. It has to have some other way of defending itself, or some other way of hunting down food. And so a poison bite is genius. It's a perfect a perfect attack for this little guy. And I think it's one of the greatest ideas Frontier's ever had for a dinosaur in this game. So, Troodon, he's awesome, he's unique, he's adorable. What's not to love here? Alright, at number 9 is another one of the most terrifying looking dinosaurs in the game, in my opinion, the Allosaurus. This guy is awesome, and now he's, of course, appeared in Battle with Big Rock. He was awesome in that, too. So he's, like, iconic to the series now as well as just being terrifying in this game. Why I like him, I can't really explain it very well. It's hard to explain, other than he's just awesome. Like, just the little ridges on his face above his eyes, the teeth, the long, skinny jaw that really makes him different from something like maybe the T-Rex or the Acro. Those big forearms that are, again, different from those kind of carnivores. He's terrifying. He's just utterly terrifying. He's not huge. He's not as big as he could be, but he is terrifying. And, you know, he shouldn't be any bigger, but he'd be more terrifying if he's bigger, but the size he's at right now is pretty good, I'd say. And overall, he's just one of the scariest looking dinosaurs in the game, in my opinion, and one of the coolest. So, there you go, Allosaurus. At number 8, we have another sauropod, the Momenti, another one that's a candidate for possibly the biggest dinosaur in the entire game. I think this one actually is the biggest in the entire game. I think it's taller than the Dreadnoughtus and the Brachiosaurus by just a tiny bit. But you know what? They're all awesome, so it's hard to compare them. But this is where I put this guy. He is not as iconic to the series as the Brachiosaurus, which is why Brachiosaurus is higher than this guy on the list. But he still is awesome. That neck is absolutely huge. If you just zoom out and look at just the scale of this guy. Like, look at him next to the Allosaurus there. He is absolutely huge. And I love that. I don't know, I can't really explain why I like him other than the fact that he's just huge. He's huge, he's majestic, he's got the biggest neck I've ever seen in my life. He's great. The skin patterns are actually fairly good for this guy. Better than they are for most sauropods. And yeah, there you go. Momentisaurus. He's a great addition to any park. If you want to use a big sauropod and you're tired of using Brachiosaurus, if you can't get tired of using Brachiosaurus, this guy is a great choice. He's huge. But I mentioned he's huge because he's huge. At number 7 is the Spinoraptor, an amazing hybrid. One of the coolest dinosaurs in the game, obviously, is top 10 category. We've hit the point in the list at this point where pretty much every dinosaur left I would give my life for. So, not to be dramatic, but like this guy, he just look at him go. I feel like I could just let him walk around and hunt and do awesome Spinoraptor things for a minute straight, and you get the idea of why he's awesome. He's just awesome. The roar, just the size of him, the model, the skins. Oh my god, the skins! I think the Alpine Spinoraptor is my favorite skin in the entire game, hands down. It is so amazing. The speckled pattern on the face, you can't see here because it's the wrong skin, but just trust me, it's awesome. And just how scary this guy is. He's amazing. I'm not a fan of the mission in the DLC where you unlock this guy. That is obnoxious, but the fact that I still love this dinosaur even after going through that hell of a mission Shows you how awesome he is. He's awesome. Look at him go. Roar. Yes! That roar is amazing. Okay, moving on. At number 6 is the star of the park herself, the Tyrannosaurus Rex. We got Rexy at number 6. Do I need to even explain this? It's a T-Rex, guys. Come on. And with the 1993 pattern, it looks so much better now. Like, it's literally flawless. This is a flawless dinosaur. She's humongous. The skins, even the Jurassic World skins, are amazing for this creature. This magnificent creature. It's got the iconic roar. You know, no Jurassic World is complete without a T-Rex, which is terrible because, you know, it makes me want to use a T-Rex in every single park I've ever built. And if you do that, that's just being unoriginal. So I gotta like refrain from doing that. But, you know, it's a T-Rex. It's amazing. I'm pretty sure every park I've ever built, like every series I've ever done, except for like the sandbox mode playthrough, I've used a T-Rex somewhere. You know, the main playthrough, Dr. Wu, Claire's Sanctuary, Return to Jurassic Park. You know, no park is complete without a T-Rex, because T-Rex is awesome. It's iconic, of course. It's an understatement. It's iconic. It's a T-Rex. Come on. It's a T-Rex. The end. At number 5 is the Compsognathus, and you guys might need your microscopes to see this one, because holy crap is it tiny. Like, we knew it was going to be tiny, but oh my god, it's so tiny. It's like the height of the grass, and that's one of the reasons I love it. You know, Compies have been one of those dinosaurs I've been asking for. I've wanted them in the game so bad, ever since the game first came out, and we finally got our wish, and look at it go. It like goes up on the, like, that animation is amazing. It just shows how tiny he is. Look at him go. He's adorable. You know, they got the noises for these guys perfect. They're perfect compy noises. And I don't know what else to say. We have compies in the game now. They're absolutely tiny, even tinier than we thought they would be. And he's gonna run under the water now because he's so tiny. Look at him. He's just, the fact that he is so small means he's unlike any other dinosaur in the game. Look at him. He's unlike any other dinosaur in the game. You lose him completely if you're looking at him from like, look at this, from the air. You lose him. He's gone. He disappeared. But yeah, he's amazing. The sounds. He's iconic. The model, the scale of him. The skins are actually pretty cool as well. The fact that he's so small, but they still put so much detail into him, is amazing. So the compy, we finally have them in the game, and they're amazing. One of my favorite dinosaurs. At number 4 is everyone's favorite freak of nature, the Indominus Rex. This guy is a little bit above the T-Rex for one reason and one reason only: the skins. The T-Rex has some cool skins, but they cannot compare to the Indominus Rex skins. The Indominus Rex skins are, it may have the best lineup of, that's not true, because the Spinosaurus exists, but it has one of the coolest lists of skins of any dinosaur in the entire game. It's seriously, like the Rainforest Indominus Rex is another one that's up there for one. It might be the best skin in the game. It's up there with the Alpine Alpine Spinoraptor and the Rainforest Spinosaurus. Like, but it's amazing. And you know, even if you don't like Jurassic World, you cannot deny this guy is amazing. He's my favorite hybrid in the game. Those jagged teeth, the coils on the back of his head, the giant claws, I think, are my favorite thing about him. And just how big he is, you know, he's amazing. I can't even describe these things anymore other than just saying they're amazing. But, like, he's amazing. He's the Indominus Rex. He's giant. He's terrifying. He's got great skins. Literally perfect. At number 3, the dinosaur that has gone up the most on my list, the most drastic shift on the entire list is the Velociraptor. Before, the Velociraptor like sucked. I mean, it was pretty cool, but the skins were so boring, and the model was the Jurassic World model, which I'm not a huge fan of, and so it was pretty low. It was like literally around like number 30, still upper half of the list, but pretty like. It was around the middle of the list. But now, like, he's number 3 now. That is a huge improvement, and it's because of these remodels with the Return to Jurassic Park DLC. Particularly the 1997 male pattern that you're looking at right now. We got our Tiger Raptors, people. We have the Tiger Raptors. We have them. They're ours. They're in the game. They're amazing. Tiger Raptors. Oh my god. They're amazing. I can't even explain to you how excited I am that the Raptors actually are cool now. Like, before, I wanted to like them so bad. They're iconic, you know? They had the awesome sound design. Some of the coolest sound design in the entire Jurassic franchise comes from the Raptors. I wanted to like them, but I couldn't because they were so boring and so off before. But now they are perfect in every way. They're perfect Velociraptors. I love them. I love them. They're amazing. I love them. Oh my god, that roar. That roar. Okay, number 2 is the Spinosaurus. And you know what? I don't even like Jurassic Park 3. I hate Jurassic Park 3. I think it's the worst Jurassic movie. It's even worse than Fallen Kingdom. I don't like Jurassic Park 3. I love the Spinosaurus so much. You have no idea. It's just... It's a badass dinosaur with the big jaws and the... You know, the sail, of course, forgets its name. The coloring and everything. Just... Look at him go. Look at him eat those fish. He's amazing. The giant forearms with the big claws on them. That's awesome. The big crocodile snouts with the big teeth in them. That's awesome. The eye. The different... You can't even look at it very well here, but the eye, even, is just awesome. The coloring on him. The fact that he's so... massive. I believe he's the biggest carnivore in the game. I don't think he's bigger. I'm pretty sure he's bigger than the Indominus Rex. I'm fairly certain. I can't prove that. I don't know. But he's huge. He's got the iconic roar. I haven't even mentioned the skins yet. The skins are amazing. The Rainforest Spinosaurus is like possibly the coolest skin in the game. Again, another one of those is just up there. I can't explain to you how cool he is. He's just awesome. Just look at him walk around for a bit. He's awesome. He's a Spinosaurus. Come on. Oh, going for a nap. Whew. Those jaws. Anyway, moving on. I get literal chills when I see that scene. I'm not even kidding you. Like, that scene alone should explain why my #1 favorite dinosaur in Jurassic World Evolution is the Brachiosaurus. Like, I don't know if I can even describe this dinosaur to you. I can't describe why I like him so much, other than he's a Brachiosaurus. I mean, everything about him, from just his significance in the series. He was the first dinosaur we ever saw, if you don't count the eye of the Velociraptor in the opening scene in Jurassic. You know what I mean? That scene, you know, it's the most iconic, or one of the most iconic scenes ever in film. Like, that Brachiosaurus scene with the lake, like, again, that gives me chills every single time. It's with John Williams' score and everything, and just, oh my god. Just this dinosaur, that call is the sound of my childhood. Growing up watching Jurassic Park over and over and over and over and over again, you know, I love it. I love it so much. I can't describe to you on any other way than just, it's a Brachiosaurus. You know, I feel like I always want to put, like, the Spinosaurus in every park I've ever built, or the T-Rex, but I always refrain. I barely refrain from putting a Brachiosaurus in every park. Like, I use them probably way too much, but can you use him too much? He's a Brachiosaurus. Come on, look at him. Look at this magnificent creature. I'm just rambling at this point because I can't explain to you why I like him so much. I just can't. He's a Brachiosaurus. The end. I can sit here and watch him. Yeah, that intro cutscene should tell you everything. I'm rambling at this point, so I'm going to stop, but there you go. There it is. There's my favorite dinosaur in Jurassic World Evolution, the Brachiosaurus. So that's going to wrap this up. It's going to wrap up this very long video. This was a fun series to do. I thoroughly enjoyed putting this together. It was a lot of fun. It was very difficult to do because a lot of the dinosaurs are amazing. Pretty much every single dinosaur in this game is amazing, except for like 3 of them. But especially this top 25. Literally all these dinosaurs in the entire top 25 are like flawless. I cannot think of a thing wrong. Well, some of them have some things wrong, but, like, you know what I mean. They're all amazing. You could make a park with these 25 dinosaurs and it would be, like, perfect. A perfect park. You are clipping through the fence, my brother. Why are you doing this? Anyway, I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm just going to wrap it up. If you enjoyed this, make sure you leave a like down below. Make sure you comment your own top 25, top 10, top 5, top 3, your number 1, your whole list if you want to. I don't really care. Comment something. Let me know what you thought about my list. Let me know what your own ranking is for these guys. I'm curious. Okay, so that's it for this mini-series. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I'm going to put the full list on the screen right now. All 68 dinosaurs ranked. I might come back to this maybe a year down the line if we get more DLC, more dinosaurs added. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a top 75, top 80 dinosaurs. I don't know. I'll come back to this at some point probably and do it again because it was fun to do. But hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell. You guys are awesome. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Jurassic World Evolution. Hope you're all having a fantastic day. Peace.